Oh, hello everybody. Hello, Ash Human. Hi, would love a reading, please. Bless you. I've just been reading my book. It's written by my friend Deborah Lynn Katz, and it's called Associate Remote Viewing. And in this book, it shows you how to win the lottery. So if anybody wants to buy this book, it'll give you an interpretation on how to win the lottery. So there you go. It's a lovely book. It's quite a thick book as well, but it is interesting. Okay. I'll put that down and I'll pick it back up later. Hello, Jamie M. How are you? I'm well, thank you very much. Hope you all had a lovely week as I have. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm melting. So there we go. So I've got a bit of a sool. I don't know if anybody knows what a sooler is. They call it a sweaty upper lip. So that's what I've got at the moment. I'm just, even though I'm drinking tea to cool myself down, it's not working. Yes, Jamie, it has been very hot today. I don't know whereabouts you are, but it's warm where we are. Hello, Marianne. I'm very well, thank you. Hope you are too. Yeah, it's like I say, it's just a little bit warm, but it is July. It's what we should expect, really, in Vermont. It's so humid. Yeah, it's more humid here, I would say, than actual hot. And we had a lovely breeze this afternoon, which I did a bit of surfing on the wind. That's what I like to do sometimes. Oh, you're in Minnesota. Is it warm? It must be, like I say, it must be humid in that area too. My nephew has just moved to Alberta in Canada. He's a farmer and he's decided to up sticks and off he went. You're in Singapore and it's raining. Oh, bless. Well, at least it's cool if it's raining. That's a bonus. Okay. My sister-in-law lives in Dubai and it's a bit cloudy there too. It does in the summer. Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it, when you think about where we all live and what the temperatures are. At the end of the day, we all have them same temperatures throughout the day and throughout our lives. We go to bed, it's too warm, or we go to bed, it's too cold. So we're having the same sensations whether we're asleep or whether we're awake. Rainy days are terrible. I don't know rainy days. I think you can get things done when it's rainy days, you know. But it's very cleansing. I love going out in the rain when it's been really hot. And then you can smell the rain. I like being out in it then when it's like that. Goodness me, so that's quite a lot of humidity there. But we have humidity when we sleep, when we're all wrapped up in his blankets. We have humidity then, but you know, we sleep through that, don't we, somehow? Okay, so you know something, as I've just been sat here, you know, and we're talking, I just had a gentleman that keeps tapping on my shoulder here and in consciousness there, and I'm saying, asking who he is, and he's just said the name Albert. And when he came close to me and he said his name was Albert, he wanted to be known as Bert. Okay, so I don't know who he's with at the moment or who he wants to speak to. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? The mountain, it feels like heaven. Oh, but it's lovely there. It sounds lovely in Singapore. My mother-in-law's been to Singapore, but I never have. You're in the mountains as well. Bless you, Mary. So as this gentleman's come forward, I'm just asking him who he wants to speak to and why he's come. But he just said his name is Albert. So if anybody can take an Albert or an Albie, okay, because he's really persistent, this gentleman. Okay, Scarlett, it must be some. Come on, he's just come right in, Albert. So I'm just asking him just be patient and see who. Obviously, I'm still having a little chat with the other people that's joined this evening. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? You was on. I think you was on last week, was you not? I think. You've never seen the mountains. I'd love to one day. If you close your eyes, you can be on the mountain. It's not a problem. You just have to imagine that. And the interesting thing about imagining where you want to be or where you want to go, that's what we get when we do remote viewing. And that's my other job. I have an ability to find people, animals, and objects. So if you've lost anything or you need to find someone or a dog that you've lost, give us a message on Messenger and I'll see if I can help you with that. Yeah, Albert. The gentleman, Albert, who came in, he just said, tell him it's Albert. I got Albie as well, as though it was shortened again. It sounded like Albie. If they were just calling that name Albie or Albie. Hello, Andrea. How are you? Hello, Sandra. Good evening. So what I've just read those people that's joined is your father's name is Albert. Okay, Cheryl. He just come in and said Albert. And he was tapping on my shoulder. It felt like he was tapping on my shoulder. Hello, Patrick. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Patrick. Hope you've had a good day. So come on, a little bit closer. Your father's name is Albert, Cheryl. This gentleman's in spirit. Okay. And as he's coming closer, he's pressing on my shoulders here. So, come on, why are you coming closer? Come on. It just said Albie as well. He said the name Albie. So I don't know if there's a child here called Albie. No, Charles and Albert. Bless you, Mary. So Cheryl, I don't know if you could take this gentleman, but is it okay? Okay, come on. Albert is just saying Albert. Somebody's been asking him to come close in the past couple of days. He just came really close. Somebody's been asking questions. Okay. He just gave me the initial L. I don't know what the initial L means to you, Cheryl, but the initial L. Now, when I see L, yeah, it's not necessarily a name. It could be somebody who's learning something, okay? Hello, Lynn, how are you? So the interesting thing when he came through and gave me the initial, it told me I just said the name Albert, and then he just showed me the L, okay? And when I see the L, it's not necessarily, you know, the initial L for somebody's name. It's like somebody could be learning something, okay? So I'm just asking, somebody's been asking about this gentleman because I feel like they've got similar traits to him. Okay, so I'm sensing that somebody here is either studying or learning something new. Your Albert brothers, my father's is past. Bless you, okay. So as he comes in, he's talking about somebody who's learning something, okay? It's Albert Jr. Yes, your father is past. Okay, so this must be this gentleman that's calling for Albert then. But he's talking about somebody learning something here, and somebody, okay. But it's not something like you would study something specifically. It's something that you can learn, like dancing or mountaineering or something like that. Not something to read to learn. It's something physical to learn. Okay. He's talking about jacks now, and when I say jacks, I think of car jacks. You know, when they jack up a car. Your dad's name is Albert in spirit, Jeanette. Okay. Well, this gentleman that came close, he said his name Albert, but he also mentioned the name initial L, that somebody's learning something. Okay. An interesting thing was, I could see the jack on a car. You know, when they jack cars up, that's what I saw. Okay. So when somebody has a jack for a car, obviously it's to do with mechanicking or engineering or something like that, because this is what I'm sensing with his energy here. Come on. He's got his arms folded here and he's just looking at the screen. Okay, so I'm asking him just to show me who he wants to speak with. Okay. Come on. Okay, he's calling the name Albert. Okay, now we've got Jeanette here, whose father's name is Albert in spirit, yes. And then you've got your brother who's Albert Jr. But I don't know if he ever gets called Albie, Cheryl, because he just keeps saying Albie. Okay, and that doesn't resonate. Okay, I'm just can ask him just to break it down a little bit. Doesn't resonate. Okay. He's talking about learning something. I don't know if you can take this information, Jeanette. This gentleman has come forward. He just said Albert, and he's talking about somebody learning something, not like studying as such, but a physical learning. And it just showed me a jack for a car. So when I see a jack for a car, I think of mechanicking or engineering. Okay, because somebody's been asking questions on how to do something. And I feel like I do feel like that this engineering or this mechanical kind of skill is being passed on. Okay, passed down. Okay. So I don't know if you can take this information, Jeanette, but he's talking about some engineering skills that's going to be passed down. She's training to be a paramedic. It's a physical training. It's not actually writing training. It's a physical training. That's what he said, a physical training. Okay. But somebody's been asking lots of questions with that. Okay. Your granddaughter is trained to be a paramedic. But when he showed me the L, it means the L and in learning. Somebody's learning something, but not like driving, but physically learning. So when you're, like you say, being a paramedic, yes, when you're being like a paramedic, that was just an example. But it showed me the Jack. You said the Jackie. Okay. So is Jackie, Jackie's daughter, the one that's wanting to be a paramedic? It's interesting how he showed me a white L, actually. But somebody's been asking lots of questions. Will I be okay to do this? Okay. But the answer is yes. You have to pass this information on because it's passing on the information from Albert. Okay. And I'm sensing with this gentleman also, he had some kind of medical history with him before he passed over. He's taking me to the stomach area here with this gentleman. And he's been coming around a lot. Okay. Your son's daughter. Bless you, Jeanette. But he's been coming around a lot of lately because somebody's got some issues with their tummy here. And he just said it's not to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Okay. There was nothing they could do for him, for his, but there's something they can do for them. Okay. And as he's coming close here, he's just talking about, okay, these skills. Okay, these skills that have to be harnessed. That's what he's showing me. These skills have to be harnessed. Okay. He's also talking about somebody who has an issue with the right foot. I'm sensing that could be with you, Jeanette, about the right foot here. Okay, it's just coming with some healing. And as it comes close, there's been lots of questions. I found a lump in my upper stomach. Okay. But he just said there's nothing to worry about. As I'm holding my stomach here, he just said there's nothing to worry about, okay? That's what he's saying, all right? Okay, I'm sensing he's just come with something like acid reflux here. And like, okay. Now with acid reflux, you can get like burns or like scarring on the esophagus, stomach area. If you go down the esophagus towards the stomach, okay, and it just seems like an ulcer. Doesn't feel anything serious. Okay, he's talking about just drinking tea without milk. Whatever the reason that means, to drink tea without milk. Okay. Okay, he's just showing me the stethoscope. Okay. And obviously they stick a stethoscope on various parts of your body, don't they? Well, that's what he's just showing me, one of those, for whatever reason that is. And I think he's going to the paramedic side for your granddaughter. Come on, what you have to do? Okay. It's just showing me some kind of... now, it looks like emulsion, all right? But it also looks like something you drink like emulsion. And it's white, okay? You drink loads of tea. It's asking you not to put milk in it, okay? And it's just talking about something to do with emulsion. And then when I think of emulsion, I think of paint, but he's talking about a drink to drink. So I don't know what that emulsion is. I don't know if it's something for like ulcers, I don't know, but it's like a white stuff and it coats the esophagus. Emulsion, it keeps going back to emulsion. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a paint emulsion, it's an emulsion substance that It's like a chalky substance. It looks a bit like milk and magnesium, if you remember that stuff. It was in a blue bottle, talking about drinking that, and it will coat the esophagus and take down the acid. He just said, it's talking about acid here. Oh, Gaviscon. Oh, is that what it's called? I didn't know. I thought it was milk and magnesium. I've never heard. I've just heard of Gaviscon. My sister takes that. I'm just going to ask him what he wants to give to you while he's here. Okay. Just to let you know, they don't have that problem no more on his stomach. Okay. And come on. The interesting thing here. Oh, I could take slippery elm. Yeah, that's a good option. But it's just talking about mints here, okay? And they don't look like your natural polo mints. They look like not mint imperials, are they? They look like they're mints with chocolate in the middle. What are they called? They're a bit like a chocolate lime, but it's a mint. It's like a mint chocolate, if you will. So it's like a mint on the outside with chocolate in the middle. Okay. I don't know why he's showing me that. I'm not know if that's what he used to eat. But that's what he wants to give to you, Jeanette. I think it's a memory with these, like mints with chocolate in the middle. Come on, a little bit closer. He's just showed me something really funny. I don't know. He just basically, yes, he loved any mints. He's just saying the only problem is with it used to, it's blowing something. Okay, so he's showing it me as a metaphor here, but I don't want to say it down here. He's basically got the trumps, okay? But he says literally blowing, okay? So that's what he wants to tell you. He's just showed me a biggest trumpet ever, okay? And that's the only thing with mints, he said. Okay. Oh, it's a natural remedy to calm the stomach. That's wonderful. There you go, everybody. Slippery, what's it called? Slippery elm, is it? Is that what you said it were called? But he's having a laugh. He's having a laugh with this trumpet. I'm not joking you. It's the biggest trumpet I've ever seen. That's what he's telling you. Okay, he's laughing about it. That's the only thing that they gave him, mints. Gosh, he's funny. He's having a bit of a laugh now. It's just showing me how he looks. And, you know, he doesn't look a very tall gentleman, but a very, very jolly gentleman. Okay, and you're a bit, I would like to say dry. You had a dry sense of humour. Okay, but it's just funny. His energy is extremely high. He's got very high energy. He had high energy when he was here, and he said he's still got the high energy, okay? I don't feel like he's been through before because he's got all sorts to talk about. Okay. He's just funny. He was a joker till the end, bless him. Nothing's changed, he said. He's still as funny. He says the one sweet that did give him the trumpets, he said, it was licorice. Okay. And he said licorice is really good too, because that lines the esophagus as well, and it settles the stomach down. Okay. I know you can drink licorice tea, but he's talking about licorice, and not everybody can eat licorice. Okay, but he's talking about licorice, and he's not showing me a trumpet. Okay, so I'm going to ask him if he wants to give anything else before he steps back here. The person that's been asking the questions, you have to tell them everything's going to be fine, okay? And she's going to, okay. There's something in history that with him that's created this granddaughter to do the job that she wanted to do. He said she's going to fly with it, okay? She's going to fly with it. There's not much study that goes with it. It's more practical. There's more practicality with it, okay? I'm asking you something else. He wants to give you the number 7 for some reason. I don't know what number 7 means, but he wants to give you 7, okay? And come on, a little bit closer with you. Number 7. He's just giving you the number 7, whatever reason that is. I don't know. It's a lucky number that you have. I know the 7th chakra is the one where it's, the root chakra. So I don't know if that's anything to do with something else. She's just past her first year. Oh, bless her. So is it 7-year course? I'm not too sure. I think you have to do 3 years at university, then you specialise in paramedic, do you not? Okay, I'm not sure. It just said 7. Okay. If he wants to give you anything else. It's really interesting now because it's just, yeah, I was born in July. Oh, bless you, Jeanette. It's just showing me now a little hexagon. It looks like a 50p piece shape, okay. And I'm just asking him, why is he showing me a hexagon? Okay, because hexagon is it 8 or is it 5? I can't remember. The hexagon, no, it's an octagon, isn't it? That's 8. He's showing me a hexagon. Okay, so not if you were born on the 5th of July, but it's just showing me the shape of a 50p piece. I know you're probably all scrambling now at how many sides the 50p piece got. I think it's 6, is it not? I'm not too sure. But that's what he's showing me, the 50p piece. Okay, the shape of it. So there's something about a hexagon here. So I don't know whether that's somewhere where she's studying or what kind of... but when I look at hexagons, I think of molecules, okay? And they're all stringed together. No, the first. Okay, Jeanette, it's just showing me hexagons here, but they're all stuck together, so they look like molecules. Okay, so he's talking about molecules here for whatever reason that is, but there's only 5 of them. Okay, so I don't know what 5 molecules mean or what they represent. But one of them's coloured in. And when I think about that, it's to do with genetics, I feel, and maybe DNA. Come on. So he's showing me four full ones, and there's one at the end that's coloured in. I think he might be showing it me metaphorically, really. I think he's showing it me metaphorically. I wonder if he's showing, are you one of 5 children? I shouldn't ask questions, but one of 5 children. Or is it 6? I can't see. I can't remember what a 50p shape is. I think it's 6, is it not? I'm not too sure. But it's really interesting how he's showing me the molecules. So there must be a reason for that. But it's just rubbed out the last 6 sides. Thank you, Karen. So obviously if you colour one in, there'll be 5. Yes, 5 children. Bless you. That's probably what we were coming with, really. 5 molecules. Come on, closer, closer. It's showing me now. It looks like somebody that's got their arms out like this and is cheering. He's stood in a cheering position, and as it's just going like that, like yay type of feeling. So there's something really positive here. I feel something really positive's coming, and when as he's coming really close now, he wants to whisper you something. Don't know why he wants to whisper it, yeah? He just wants to whisper it to you, okay? So I'm going to ask him to come really close, Jeanette. So if you just sat quietly wherever you are and just close your eyes and just take a breath or two and just ask him what he wants to say. And he's going to give you a word. I don't know if you heard that, but he just gave you a word there. Just one word. He just gave me one word. Okay, and I'm sensing, okay, you heard that word as well. And it's something that he used to call you. Just let him come that little bit closer, Jeanette. He's just coming really close now. Just make sure you sat up straight and just take a deep breath and just ask him what the word is. Okay, it'll come really fast. How does that feel that you heard that? It's wonderful when they come really close and they want to speak. It's very spiritual. It's very powerful, is the consciousness world, because we're all conscious, and the consciousnesses that's passed over are still conscious as well. And when they want to manipulate matter to communicate with you, that's what they do. They just give you one word. And these words build up to sentences every time you sit and ask. And this is what we struggle with in this world, is asking questions or asking what they need to give to us. He always called us Chuck. Well, there you go. That's for you to know, not for me, for you. So I'm glad he gave you that word, because that's what he wanted to do. And that's why he come up close to him and he's like, going, I want you to whisper it to you. Bless him. How wonderful. So that's how close he is to you. Literally, as soon as you think of him, he's there. So every time, so what you need to do is date it today and write it down what he said. And maybe in a couple of days' time, do the same thing and ask for another word. And that's how you build up the rapport with the consciousness of the person that's passed over. So you can have, in theory, a conversation still. Now, I do offer something called an out-of-body experience, which I've done with many people around the world. And I'm working on a documentary as we speak. And what it is, I can carry your consciousness with mine to take you where you want to be and who you want to meet. So whereas Jeanette got what she needed tonight, is that one word that she needed, and there she got it. I know. And I'm quite happy to offer this experience for you, Jeanette Cullen. So if you want to private message me, I'm quite happy to offer it for you. And the only way I can describe it to you is from the film Contact. And why I know about the film Contact is because a gentleman had this experience in Florida via Zoom and met up with his father too, but in the other side, if you will. So I'm just rocket fuel to the afterlife. So if you want this experience, Jeanette, I'm happy to offer it to you. So I'm really pleased that you got that message from him. It's because it's what you want, what you needed. So that's wonderful. So you can private message me and we can set this up. And you can meet him directly. So if anybody wants to watch the film Contact, that's what I'm able to do, but you're conscious of the experience, not lacking the film. Okay? I'm going to ask him wants to give you anything else. He's just done that now. He's just doing that now, and he's absolutely over the moon that he managed to get that message to you. So he's rubbed his hands like this and he's going like that. He wants to do that thing again, but he's doing that this time. So he's over the moon. So I'm really pleased that you got what you needed there, Jeanette. He's over at moon too. He don't want to jump up and down like he did before. He just wants to do that. He's going like that to you. Okay. So he's really pleased that got that message to you just as you needed it. I'm going to ask if you've got anything else before he steps back. No, that's his last bit of message that he's given to me. And that's what he's doing. So thank you for working with me. So make sure you private message me and we'll sort that out. Okay. So we've got coming through now. Okay. I've just got a really unusual name that's just come through. And I don't know if I'm still with you, Jeanette, but the name Zara or Zar, it sounded like. Zar. So I thought it was Zara at first, but it's Zar. So I don't know if it's a word or a name. It's not Zane, it's Zar. Okay, so I don't know if anybody can take this information. It sounded like a lady that was coming through. I don't know if it was Sarah, or Zar. Okay. And as this lady comes close, she's got like a scarf on her head here. She's not a very tall lady. She's got like a Mediterranean colour to her skin. Mediterranean colour. So it's not dark, but it's got a bit of a tint to it. Zar. I'm sensing she's trying to speak another language to me here. So I'm just asking her just to come a little bit closer, okay? Hello, Wayne, all the way from Rotherham. Not just down the road from me. Sharon, I know a Shah. Shaw. It just, okay, Sharon, it just sounded, it weren't okay. This lady that's coming through, she's got a scarf on her head here. Lovely, like a Mediterranean colour to her skin, okay. Shaw, come on. She's not a very tall lady, okay. She's wearing like long dark clothes, And I can see her sandals, that she's wearing her sandals on her feet, okay? Very hard working was this lady when she was here, okay? She worked outside. I don't know if you can take this information, Sharon, but she worked outside. Sarah, you saying? Your mum's not that skin tone. Okay. She's just got a glow to her skin. It's not pure white. It's got a nice tint to it. Okay. She's just saying Zar again. Zar. I'm asking her just to slow it down a bit. I feel like she's European. I feel like this lady was European, okay, because she's got a right laid-back approach, okay. There's no stress lines on her face. It's just flawless. Her skin's just flawless. Hello, Trudy. How are you? So you know a Shah. Okay, Sharon. Was she very laid back, this lady? And nothing fazed her, okay? She's very calm. She was very calm. She's very laid back, but her skin is flawless. There's no wrinkles as such. It's just smooth as. I think that's why she looks like she's from another country, because she's got lovely skin. I'm just asking her just to come closer a little bit. Zara again. She just said it again. You know a Shah. Okay. She's talking about somebody here who wants to work abroad, because they've been asking questions about travelling. Mum didn't work outside. Oh, bless you, Sharon. Did your grandma work outside? Because as she comes closer, she liked being outside. That was her life. She liked to be outside. And as she's coming closer, you said, Mum had lovely skin, bless you. And I feel there's a little bit of shock with this lady and struggling to say anything. I felt like she struggled to say things before she passed, okay. And I feel like this lady that's come with her is grandmother or a great auntie. Feel with this lady, or come on. No, this is grandma or nana. Grandma, I feel, with this lady, but she's fetched this other lady in, okay. And I'm sensing that before she passed, your mum, that she struggled to speak. But she had things to say, but not enough time to say it. Yeah, because as I'm looking at your name, she's pointing to the screen, okay. Okay, come on a little bit close, because she's just got this clothes that's covering her skin, this lady, which I feel is your grandma. And she's got sandals where her toes are peering out, okay. And as she's coming, struggled to speak, yeah, because as she's coming in, she said, I struggled to speak. I had things to say and I wanted to talk. But she said she can talk all day now, she said. I don't need that physical vessel no more. I've got my etheric self that can do all the talking, she just said. I'm sensing that she's already done some speaking with you, Sharon. I feel like she's been trying to speak to you a lot just of late, because you've been asking lots of questions about your ancestors and such. She's just saying she's written something down about your ancestors, but I'm just going to try and see if I can find it. Okay, I can see some kind of, it looks like a red sleeve, like, you know, like a sleeve, like a wallet, if you will, but a big A4 wallet, okay, and it's red, okay, and inside there's documents, okay, and there's things in there that she wanted to talk to you about. I felt like she either typed them up before or she wrote them down by hand, okay. And there's things in there that she wants to say, but when she says when you start to read them, she'll come really close. And she'll hopefully use your voice to read the words. I don't know if you've done channeling before, but I'm sensing that she's going to come close enough for you to channel her, okay? You've been asking about your ancestors because your ancestors were intuitives. She was an intuitive but never used it. She's saying that you have the gift of intuitiveness, Okay, you have the gift to communicate to people and help and guide them. Your grandmother had the gift, but she never did it. It were different in them times. It were different. Even though people did come to your grandma's quite a lot, people got a lot of healing from her. So she just wants you to know that your grandmother had a very strong healing ability. Your mum had the healing ability as well, okay? And it's gone down the lineage of healers. There you go. She's going to come through when you read the words that she wrote. Okay, Sharon? All you need is a recorder on your phone or a dictaphone to hear the words that's being said. Okay, and I'm sensing she's going to come really close. You're going to be able to channel her energy for you to be able to say the words that she wants to tell you. Yes, she was extremely intuitive. She has such a knowledge and understanding of healing abilities. I'm sensing also that you've been studying. Come on. There's something that you've been reading of late. I'm just trying to see the book, actually, because as she's coming close, you've been reading this book. It looks like it looks like you've been reading a Kindle, because it just looks like a Kindle to me, but the book's not a very big book, okay? You see, when you think of the words, you then speak the words, okay? And she's going to utilize your energy system to speak the words that you need to listen to, what she has to say to you, okay? So all you need to do is just to sit in a semi-darkened room with a voice recorder outside of you or your phone on record and just speak the words and ask him what you need to be said. She's going to come through and speak them with you. She said, I wrote majority of them by hand, she said, but there is some that's not written by the hand. Come on, that little bit closer, love. She's just gone to a bit of a memory here, and she's just talking about topsy-turvy. So I don't know whether this document that you need is topsy-turvy or it's upside down or something, because that's what she's saying. She said it's upside down under something, okay. And as I see it, it looks like it's under the bed, but it's topsy-turvied. So that to me, it's not where it should be. It's moved. Somebody's been shuffling about and it's moved from its original spot. She said it's going to take some practice, but you're going to find it and you're going to know. It's a knowing. She said you're just going to know. And as you read the words that she writes, and then you channel her through your energy system, she just said that you will understand why. She knew there's something you've been asking for, and it's something you've been asking for, yeah, and you'll understand why when you do. I say it's topsy-turvy. Bless you, that's what she's just gone with, topsy-turvy. She's talking about somebody here it's either with her or with you, but there's something on the right side of the head here. There's a lot of pressure. I felt like a lot of pressure on the right side of the head, okay. That's her signal to you. When you feel the pressure on the right side of your head, she just said, you'll know that she's near. I'm going to ask if she wants to give you anything now before she steps back. The red book, the red envelope that I can see, okay. And there's lots of things that's in like chapters as well. There's lots of chapters on each page. I'm going to ask if she wants to give you anything now before she steps back. She just said, don't mind about the dust. Okay, that's what she wants to say to you. Okay, she says, just don't mind the dust. Don't worry about it. It can be cleaned. Okay, well, she wants to give you anything else. No. She's just gone back to the topsy-turvy. Okay, so I'm going to leave a lovely spirit with you, Sharon. So I'm really looking forward to that channeling that you're going to be doing. So keep it up. Okay. She's going to be with you all the way. Remember, the healing energy that you actually have to offer others is there for anybody who needs it. Okay, so thank you for working with me. Okay, let's see who's coming through now. Come on. Okay, it's coming through. Okay, I've just had another lady that stepped outside of her. Okay, and this lady's, okay, you're welcome, Sharon. I don't know if I'm still with you, but I've had a lovely lady that's just come outside of her, and she's got long blonde hair, okay, and she's really quite, it's a word I want to use, is quirky, okay. It's longer, it comes right down here towards, not to the waist, just the top of her chest here. And as she's coming closer, do you know, she has a look of Marilyn Monroe, this lady. She's got bright red lipstick on, but no makeup on. The skin's beautiful. And she's got long blonde hair, okay. An interesting thing as well, she's got the beauty spot here on the face. There's a beauty spot on her face with this lady. And she just looks like she's from like the 60s or the 70s, this lady, okay. And I'm just asking her just to come a little bit closer. Patsy. She just said Pat or Patsy. She was known when she was younger. Pat. Okay. She was known as Pat. But her friends used to call her Patsy. Come on. I feel like this is either somebody's aunt or great auntie. It doesn't feel grandmothery. It feels auntie. Patsy, she was known. As to her friends, Pat. Okay. No, it's not with you. Bless you, Sharon. So she's just talking about a lampshade here. There's something about lampshades with this lady. But this lampshade keeps falling off the bedside table. And somebody's been thinking, who's knocking that off? Okay. And as I can see this lovely little lamp at the side of the table, it always seems to be on the floor when they wake up in the morning. It's not a big lampshade, it's only a small one. Pat. She just keeps going to say it again, Pat. I don't know if Patrick's still in here. Is Patrick still in here? Not sure, you're with you. Bless you, Sharon. So I don't know if Patrick's still in here, but I've just got Pat. The bedside cabinet, the bedside cabinet, the lampshade keeps falling off. You can take this, and Pat. Bless you, Rachel. Well, the lamp, there's a little. It's not a big lampshade. It's only a little one. It's a little lamp with a lampshade on it. Yeah, and some mornings it's always falling on the floor or moving. Okay, but I can see it laid on the floor. And this lady's beautiful. She's got her hair's just beautiful. It's just up to the chest here. It's immaculate, the hair. And she's just got a beautiful bright red lipstick on. And I don't know if it's a real beauty spot or it's one of them that you just pencil on, but there's a beauty spot here. You can take the lamp, bless you. She's just letting you know that it's her that's knocking it. Okay, she's trying to get your attention. There's something that you've been asking or you've been seeking, okay. And as she's coming in here, okay, just before the lamp falls, you hear a voice, okay, that's been trying to communicate you for a few months now. You're not hearing things. This lady's trying to communicate with you, all right? There's been questions that's been asked. It's my auntie Bar. My best friend was Pat, both in spirit. Oh, bless. Auntie Bar. Oh, bless her. Well, there's lots of communication that they want to communicate with you, okay? And as they're coming through now, as I can feel their energy coming close here. Okay, you've been asking questions about, come on that little bit closer, about changing direction. Okay, okay. So why they knock the lamp off is because they want you to see the light. Okay, there's something about the light. Okay, yes, I have felt spirit, bless you. And as they come close here, they want you to see the light. Okay, so there's something about seeing the light. Now, a lot of people too can't see the wood for the trees and such thing, but there's something that you have got that's just on the brink of being being like, not like a business, but being out there. Okay, you're just on the pinnacle, okay, and there's something about you. Okay, come on. This lady was extremely spiritual. I felt like she was more of a physical medium than actual speaking medium. And as she's coming in here, she can move many objects, okay? And she's talking that you also have the gift of it. Now, we would probably call that telekinesis, yeah? But what happens is with spirit consciousness, they manipulate the matter using your energy to do so, okay? They had a real gift too. They had a real power of moving things with their mind to communicate. Okay, so that's what they've been trying to do. Okay, so what they're talking about now, it's time. They're just letting you, they just want to tell you it's time. So it's time for you to do and utilize your gifts. They're going to be with you every step of the way, they said. Every step of the way. They're really quite persistent, these two. But this lady, especially, Pat, she's very, what I want to say is forthright. Fair, but firm. And the other interesting thing when I can see on this lamp, there's like an handkerchief. And the handkerchief over this lamp is red. Now, when I see handkerchiefs over lamps that are red, it's physical mediumship or materialization mediumship, okay? And that means that you can produce the energy to manifest spirit communication and spirit consciousness, okay? And as they come in here, they want you to sit in a semi-darkened room and just ask questions with your thoughts, not with your words, okay? You've been getting a lot from spirit. That's wonderful, Rachel, because they're becoming extremely close. So they want you to sit in a semi-darkened room, not pitch black, just a semi-darkened room, and just ask questions with your mind, okay? And then they're going to utilize those and then put them into words. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of automatic writing, because they're just showing me a pad here. Yeah. Now, you use your non-dominant hand when you have a pen in your hand, and then allow them to manipulate it. Okay, and then once they've manipulated your hand to write things, you must look at it upside down. Okay, and when you look at it upside down, you'll see the words. I know it sounds really bizarre, but that's how they work. Okay, so when they come through, sit in a semi-darkened room. Anybody can do this as well, but these ladies have got a real power for you, Rachel, and they want you to utilize it because you've been asking lots of questions. So you sit in a semi-darkened room with a pad. You can either put a little table at the side of you, which is probably preferably ideal, that's similar height to what you sat on, and using non-dominant hand with a pen or a pencil. Pen's probably better, and just sit and just allow them to come through. And don't worry what you're writing, yeah, because it won't matter. Because when you put the light on and you then look at it, turn it upside down, and you'll see the words. They've been trying to communicate with you for a long time. Something about 5 years ago, this lady's just saying something about 5 years ago that changed your way you thought. Okay, and I feel like this lamp situation has been happening more frequently of late. And that's why they want you to have like a dimmer light. That's what they've been trying to say. Yes, your dad died. Oh, bless you. That's wonderful. You're talking, having lots of dreams, and talking to spirit. Wonderful. Because they've been coming through. Your dad passed away. So from that time onwards, you've been seeking and searching. That's wonderful. So there you go. There's they've come really close now. Absolutely. Bumpy. They call it bumpy when I get the goosebumps. I don't know if you can feel that, Rachel, but they've come extremely close now. This gentleman has just stepped in at the side. He's just stepped in at the side of these two ladies. And from that moment, that changed you. That really changed your perception of what you want to do in your life. Your dad was a medium, bless you. So it's time. He's saying it's time now. It's time. So you need to get the answers that you seek. Okay, so this is what you have to, that's what he's just asked me. He's just said it again to make sure you sit down and get what you need from there. Okay, so make sure the table's level with your seat, and he's going to communicate through you also. You've been asking him that many questions. He's not enough. Come on. You've got the energy. You just said you have the energy, okay? There you go. So that's wonderful. It's coming really close. You run a spiritualist church. Oh, bless you. My grandmother was a medium and she used to run a church too. So there you go. It's just in the genes. It's in our DNA. There's nothing we can do about it. It's the way it is, okay? So you have been able to talk to spirits since you was a child. That's wonderful. Now it's time for you, okay? It's time for you to communicate with them. This part is really persistent, okay? She's really persistent, okay? She's going to be one that's helping you with the discipline, but there's words that's going to be written, okay? Make sure you document them and date them. The gentleman's just said it's important you date them. He just said, I don't know if I'm still with you, Rachel, but he just mentioned the word Lichfield. I don't know if even that's a place, Lichfield, but that's what he's just said. Yes, I'm going to do that, writing and dating them. That's wonderful. I don't know what Lichfield means to you or where is Lichfield. Okay, but that's what he's just come with. So there must be some connection there. You could take that place, bless you. I don't even know where it is, but that's what he just said. He's got a lovely energy with him. He's just got to let you know that he's got a lot more energy now, okay? It's a place. Oh, bless. I don't know where it is, though. I'm going to ask him what to give anything else now. He's so looking forward for the automatic writing. He's so looking forward to communicating with you. Hello, Charlene. He just wants to specifically say your non-dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, use your left. If you're left-handed, use your right. Okay? So I'm going to leave his love of spirit with you, Rachel. Thank you for working with me. I don't think he's got anything else to say, but... Well, he has, but he doesn't feel like he's got long enough to tell you. That's what he just said to me. He's got 101 things to say. The interesting thing now is showing me a vase, okay, and it's full of crystals. And it looks like a tall vase, but it's just full of different coloured crystals. And the interesting thing with them, they're all like pinks, purples, and like diamante type look. And there's some kind of reflection that comes off these crystals. And it just said that you were looking out of the window today and you saw a reflection on the window. Bless you. There's something looking out at you're looking out at the window and you could have sworn that you saw somebody in the window. And he just said, he said it was him. Okay. So he's really not got anywhere. He's just utilising as much as he can to communicate with you. So he just asks you to just be more aware. And he said, it's coming. He said, you're just on the pinnacle of it. It's just said the pinnacle. Oh, Lichfield is in Staffordshire. Oh, thank you for that, Kate. These crystals, he said, they're beautiful. And the reflection was wonderful. He said he could manipulate the crystals. There were pink ones, diamante ones, and white. There you go, everybody. Such a strong energy that came close there, Rachel. He just wanted to make sure that you knew he was there, okay? So can everybody hear me still? Have I not frozen? Am I unfrozen now? Spirit always messing with the connection. Absolutely. And that's the reason why. Because they want to prove that they are actually here. We know that they're here. We can sense it. We can feel them. Yeah? The frequency is wonderful. You're back. There you go, Rachel. So there you go. That's how strong his energy still is. So he's projecting that for you. Okay, Rachel. You're frozen now. I'm going to see if anybody else is coming close. No. What was that last bit? The last bit there was for you, Rachel, is just letting you know that that's how strong his energy still is. It's really not diminished. It's only just enhanced. And he wanted to project that onto you. Okay, so don't, when it all cut out there, you see, he wanted to come extremely close. Okay, so when you have that knowing and that feeling, that's what the power that they actually still have, even though they've no physical self. It's their etheric self that's coming extremely close to you to give you the message that you are seeking. So he's not gone anywhere. So I'm so excited for this automatic writing. It'd be lovely to keep in touch and maybe see how far you get with that. And if you never need any more guidance, I'm quite happy to offer. Okay. And the interesting thing now, I'm really concerned it might go off again. So I'm going to call it there now. I want to say thank you for working with me, Rachel. And thank you for everybody who joined me this evening. My name is Mandy Paul. I'm a spiritual medium healer and a remote viewer. I'm able to find people, animals and objects. And if anybody wants that experience of the out-of-body experience, what I do ask for people who do want to partake in this experiment that I have been working on for the past few years now, is if they're prepared to have this experience and be part of the documentary if they get asked. Okay, so if you want to get in touch with me on Facebook, I'm Mandy Louise Paul. I'm also on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, but if you want to private message me, that's also fine too, on Messenger. Okay, so thank you for everybody for joining me. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Good night.